Voltapp tutorial, Stripe payment. Hello everyone. Today I'm going to explain how we can create a payment system on Voltapp using Stripe. And more specifically, the Stripe payment link, which is a link generated by Stripe and directly connectable to automation softwares like Make. I'm currently working on the Voltapp project, a very simple application which is connected to AIrtable. In this AIrtable, we have several ID records. The one that I have set as the default variable value is the first record ID that ends in HEC, which is John Doe's. Here I will have a button to reload my record ID, which is always the one ending in HEC. I could do a connection system, but for now we'll stick with this. I'm going to get unstructured object and set user membership, which indicates whether the person is a subscriber or not. This will be a Boolean, which is here, which is false by default. And as soon as we get this user membership, if it is false, we will have the option to pay. Otherwise, we will display a message, "You have a validated subscription." As soon as AIrtable appears, I load a line. If it was successful, I will set the status of my connection to connect. Since the default connection status is at Preview App for Login. Then I will set connected to true, and I will take the email that I recovered, which will correspond with a record ID. And if I go to play, you can see I'm logged in and I'm John Doe. So I'm the record ID that ends in REC. If I go here, we can see that I have not paid. And if I force the payment and reload it right after, I will have my subscription verified. On the contrary, if I uncheck and reload, I'm asked to pay. Now right there is no payment system, but there is a connection system between AIrtable and Voltapp. Then you have to go to Stripe, where you have webhook and API systems. We will have to go to this menu first, and then in Make, which will make the connection between the Stripe webhook and AIrtable, we have to create the following scenario. First of all, we need to create a webhook. When we go to do it, we will be asked what kind of webhook we want. I put customer because every time there is a new customer, especially in the case of subscription, this is what we will try to have. I had already done this, so we don't need to recreate one here. But when we create it, it will be added directly to the webhook here. Then I can create a search records with AIrtable. Here we are asked what the base is. It's test Stripe. The table is customer, and we select grid view. Then I put an AIrtable formula that says that the email we have here must be the email of the webhook, without forgetting the two brackets to indicate that it is the value of the webhook. So it's going to find the record ID, and then here in Update a Record, I'm going to ask what record I'm being asked for, and that I can get from my previous Stripe module. Then it asks me what I want to change. For example, I can change nothing. I could change the email, or I could say that I want to indicate that this user has paid. We will launch to see what it gives by doing run once. There, it will wait for a test that will be when we are in the payment mode, so I will launch it. And I received a confirmation, and we will see what it gives in the webhook. And we can see that it worked. The record has been updated. The box paid is then checked. So if I restart my app, I can see that the subscription has worked. And that was how to integrate the payment directly through Stripe and Make to Voltapp. I'll see you on our next video.